with Chris, I gather. Trains.
Railways, yes indeed.
And Dane, it's steam locomotives for you.
Not necessarily. The world moves on.
Okay. I wish I hadn't asked. I'll ask each of you 3 questions on answer books in turn. Dane, you can choose the first or second set.
I'd like the first set, please, Jeremy. Thank you.
Thank you. Such a polite team. Your question, Dane. In J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings trilogy, in which land does the villain Sauron live? The Shire, Rivendell, or Mordor?
I think I know what my next Christmas present's going to be. It's going to be a J.R.R. Tolkien book. Of those names, the Shire does not sound to be a Tolkien type of name that you would choose, he would choose. So I shall discount that. The one that seems more appropriate is Mordor. I will go for Mordor.
I love the way you applied your logic there with Pinteresque silences. And then the sudden stab in the dark.
Dark. I guess it was dark.
Mordor is correct. Well done, Dane. Chris, what is the name of the very fat child who falls into the chocolate river in Roald Dahl's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Was it Augustus Gloop, Mike TV, or Veruca Salt?
Well, Veruca Salt's the spoiled brat. Mike TV's a sort of brain-dead American brat. But the fat one is Augustus Gloop.
Brilliant. Spot on. You're right. Dane, the book The Queen and I, in which the royal family is forced to move to a Leicester housing estate, is by which comic author? Sue Townsend, Stephen Fry, or Ben Elton?
Another book I haven't read. We know Ben Elton is a comedian and an astute man who can write. Stephen Fry similarly. Sue Townsend I haven't heard of, but I think that might be the best guess. Sue Townsend, Jeremy.
I really want to see you in the police force because you would solve every single crime.
Good. Thanks, sir.
Sue Townsend is the right answer. I don't know, you were veering away and then you suddenly just crashed into it. Well done. Chris, your question. Who wrote the poem An Horatian Ode upon Cromwell's Return from Ireland? Was it Andrew Marvell, Robert Herrick, or John Milton?
Well, Robert Herrick was the Ettrick Shepherd, surely. He was sort of Scottish border minstrelsy, so it wouldn't have been him. I think Andrew Marvell was earlier, but it's the sort of thing Milton, who was a Puritan, would have written, so it's John Milton.
You say Milton?
Mm-hmm.
I say Marvell.
Do you?
You're wrong. Sorry about that. Okay, philatelists. Let's try and get this one right, Dane. Here's your third question. The Dutch painter Willem van der Velde the Younger, who moved to London in the 1670s, is particularly known for what type of paintings? Still life, miniatures, or maritime?
Not a clue, but we can work this out. Dutch name, maritime nation. In that time. I'm going to go, Jeremy, for maritime.
Dane, you're right. Well done. Maritime is the answer. And that means you have taken the rounds. Chris will not be in the final round. Well done to our philatelist. Brilliant application of logic. Really fearsome there. Do come back and rejoin your teams. So as it stands, the challengers and the Eggheads have lost 1 brain each from the final round. Great contest so far. Next subject is sports.